Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Women Gupshup. So recently I went to see a doctor, and we talked for about 1 hour, and 50 minutes we were talking about marriage, mother-in-law, and other aspects of marriage. So what is this? This thing shows that that this thing constantly bothers us on a daily basis. So let's see what is the issue is that uh, we do we accept or do we expect. So when a girl gets married, she comes to a new home, and she has so much anxiety, that how will I adjust, what kind of people they will be. Even if she does her homework, that about each and every family member, but still she has those inhibitions that how will I uh, adjust there, because I have lived a different kind of life always. So how will it be? So and same goes with the family. The family is also anxious that new girl is coming. How will she adjust? And will she be able to adjust to our norms and our rituals and our expectations what we have from her? So, and time passes, and after some months, both the parties, you know starts to understand about the other person, and then the conflict starts. So why this conflict? There are so many stories behind it, that there are small issues initially, and they become very big because issue is that um, she she doesn't understand what we are expecting. She's not adhering to the family norms, and what should we do to make her understand that this is our culture? And if I talk about the daughter-in-law, she will say that I have left my home for these people, I have sacrificed so much. How can they expect me to adjust in just a few days? What is this expectation? What is this pressure? So there are so many things, and so much have been said about this, that these dowry and expectation, fashion police, and she doesn't listen to us. Her parents are not her parents have not taught her proper things. So this is a very, it's a conflict. We have so many serials also on this, you must have seen, like क्योंकि सास भी कभी बहू थी and all that. So we have that, and uh, they show, and it was a hit show, which shows that people are really interested in this topic. But what is the solution for this problem? We all know, and we can go on and on about the problem. That I will not spend time on discussing the problems, because if I talk to 10 women, they will give me 10,000 problems, and from both the parties. So, what is the solution? So, today I'll talk about the solution which a daughter in law can use. Tomorrow, I will have a video on which I will talk about how the parents, or like in laws, how they can, uh, figure out the things. So, if I talk about the daughter in law part, there are some suggestions, or you can say some ways to survive these, expectations. What are they? First is that approval is not worth aspiration, basically. So, if you are not comfortable with anything, try to, you know, express that calmly. That is very important, because if we don't express it and we keep on doing it, it can be anything. maybe a dress, or maybe you don't like a particular food item or anything. So if you don't like that, try to express it calmly, because uh, that will ease your life, that will make your life easy. So that is one thing. Second is that what I believe is that distance is everything. Distance is everything. Now you will ask me, how is it possible? Physical distance we understand, but how to do this mental distance? But this mental distance is very important, because physical distance is always not possible, but mental distance is possible, and you can do it. And how will you do it? You have to understand this, that the other person had a different kind of background, different kind of upbringing. I'm not saying wrong or right, I'm saying different kind of upbringing, different kind of beliefs they have. So how can we expect them to think on our wavelength? That is almost near to impossible. So that is one thing. And if we try to get approval, then it's a never ending series. So don't indulge yourself in this chain. Next is that start early. Whenever you feel that you are not liking something, with a calm mind and a positive energy, just try to talk it out, because that victim feeling, that it creates hell for you, professionally, personally, in every way. Recently I saw an interview um, of a lady, and she's a very well known famous personality, and she was asked that, how are you with your daughter-in-law, how's the relationship? And she said a beautiful line. She said that she knows that I am her mother-in-law, and I know that she's my daughter-in-law. So we are not pretending to be mother and daughter. That is very important, because when you start that race of making them your parents, or you start race of making her your daughter, what happens? That you lose that respect, because when we know that, see, our parents are our parents, that fact nobody can change. So if when you start, you start trying too hard to make them your parents, what happens? It might happen that same feelings will not reciprocate, then again you will be disappointed. So the best part is that try to understand this, that they are your husband's parents, and give them their due respect. That is very important. And once you realize that, then you will not try to impress anyone. So this is very important. In some families, it's a rule that you can't wear this. This is not up to our family standards, and it's not looking good, and so many things. So what do we do in that case? So it will maybe it will sound a little funny to you, but there is a solution for that. Change in the car. Yeah, that's what a big a famous author advises, that I will give you the link of this book. It's a very interesting book, and every woman should read it, I believe that. So she has given this that solution, that learn to change in the car, because that only works in the real world. So but so her point is that, don't kill your dreams, or don't feel that, oh, I'm stuck here, what should I do? These things should not happen. And try to find a balance, try to find a balance, and uh, keep a mental distance. That is very important, and it always works. So these were some of my thoughts which I wanted to share with you. Today I talked to you from the perspective of a daughter-in-law. So tomorrow I'll definitely talk to you from the perspective of a mother-in-law or a parent. So what are their thoughts? What do they feel? What are their insecurities? What is the reason they do what they do? And why this fashion police? Why all this? So if you have any suggestions, please, if you have to If you want to share anything, please specify in the comment section. And if you like my video, please like it, share it, and subscribe my channel.